Speaking about Bitcoin, what is the most significant value of Bitcoins? What would you say?
Well, I think the most significant value is that it is a new paradigm of money. And it's not going to go away. It's like Pandora's box. We've opened the box. It came out. It's not going away. No matter how much governments would like it to, no matter how problematic it is for banks, it's here to stay and it's growing. And the world will have to learn to adapt to it. If not Bitcoin, then one of the some other cryptocurrency, because there's hundreds of them. And I would caution people because many of these new cryptocurrencies are scams. People who say, "Oh God, there's a lot of money to be made. Let's create our own currency, and name it whatever." The McAfee coin, and let's pre-mine 1 million of them and sell them. But please. It's a license to steal. And they do it because people do not understand the technology behind it. And here's some other advice. If you are going to become involved in any kind of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Ethereum or Monero or whatever, you need to educate yourself. It is easy to lose your money and to become confused. And these are problems that will fix themselves. The simplicity, it's difficult now because it's a new technology and we don't have the facilities to keep you as the owner of the money from hurting yourself through lack of education. We can build software to take that away. It'll just take time. A year, 2 years, 3 years, that problem will go away. But banks, governments, people who collect taxes from income, it's a problem they're going to have to deal with.
In one of your previous talks, you said that there are 2 ways of losing Bitcoin, through stupidity and hacking. Could you please elaborate on these 2 aspects?
Through stupidity
and hacking.
I don't use that word stupidity very much. I can't believe I said that, but I did. Fair enough. Okay. But then I must have been talking about myself because I've lost lots playing around with cryptocurrencies. Because I'm trying to find what the problems are. I let people hack me. I published my personal phone number in Business Insider magazine last year. And my wife is here. She can tell you that for weeks the phone rang nonstop 24 hours a day. However, every hacker in the world has my number now. They also have my email address. Please try and hack me. It's not a challenge. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see the newest tech. I want to see the newest technology in data theft. And for a hacker, it's a badge of honor to be able to hack a leading cybersecurity figure, or like myself, for example. So that's what happens. People get into my phone. My phone has more malware on it than the entire library of Kaspersky Laboratories because I invite everybody in. And now I've lost your original question. It had to do with stupidity
and hacking.
And hacking, yes. So it is. Stupidity meaning we blindly walk into things without thinking, like Bitcoin. You should always, at least for the next year or so, find someone who's already doing it that can advise you. Who already has a wallet and can tell you what's the best wallet, who can tell you how to store your money offline. It takes education and it takes a little time. And again, the stupidity part, mostly me. I get tired. I also do exchanges between Bitcoin and Ethereum and Monero, all of the alt currencies. Why? Because I'm looking to buy a company that's already doing that. And I need to understand that technology. Well, I've lost thousands of dollars, mostly through my own stupidity. I get tired, and when you transfer one alt currency into another, you have to have an intermediary wallet. So you have the source wallet, the intermediary wallet, and the end wallet. It's easy to get those things confused if you're doing it a lot. So that is stupidity again.
Is there any way to secure your Bitcoins once you've earned them?
Yeah, absolutely. I think mine are secure. But the only way to do it is offline. I mean, you can buy devices My favorite one is Trezor, T-R-E-Z-O-R, and the reason is because your seed keys. When you first create a wallet, it gives you a thing called seed keys. It's a list of words, random words: car, shoelace, dog, cow, whatever. And these are your seed keys, randomly generated to the point that there's no way anybody could ever guess them in the right order. Now, the ridiculousness of wallets, keep in mind that if you've been to a pornography site, someone's watching you anyway. As soon as you install the wallet, it shows you what your seed keys are, asks you to input them so that you got it correct. Well, you just gave up your wallet to any hacker who wants access to it. What's nice about the Trezor device, and by the way, I have nothing to do with Trezor. I'm not promoting it for sale. Nothing. I just use it. Is it has a tiny little screen that shows you the seed keys on this screen, not your smartphone, not your laptop, not your desktop, but on that device. So no hacker can access them. And then once you've put your Bitcoins into the wallet, unplug it, bury it in the backyard, hide it under your mattress, whatever you want to do with it, like it was real cash. So, but to keep the wallet on any intelligent device, whether it's your laptop, your desktop, or any mobile device, that's insane. It will get stolen.
In terms of cybersecurity technologies, what's your bet for the future? What do you think it will be the technology of the future?
It'll have to be the technology that looks for the human element, that looks for the hacker rather than the malware that the hacker creates. That's the only way you can do this. Because hackers have to interface, they have to act, they have to do something in order to hack you. And it takes many weeks or sometimes many months for them to do that. And if you can identify the hacker right up front and shut the hacker down, then they're going to go look for easier prey. All of our security in the future will have to include that aspect of security, the hacker mindset and the hacker methodology.
You speak a lot about hackers. Let's suppose that I am a tech company. How do I deal with them? How should I approach this relationship with hackers in general? Should I work with them? Should I?
Yes, hire them. I keep saying it to everybody. If you don't have hackers on your team, then you're lost. If I'm designing a bank vault, wouldn't I want to hire the greatest safe cracker in the world? Someone who can break into bank vaults? I want to hire that man, because if I don't, then he's going to break into my safe. This is just a fact of life. So we have to work with them and cooperate with them. We have to stop thinking that all hacking is bad, because a hacker is nothing more than a person who understands every single aspect of computer technology, from the hardware all the way up to the highest level software, and loves doing that, loves living in that field, lives, eats, and breathes that. Now you can't create a hacker. You can't send someone to Harvard or to Stanford University and create a hacker. No, that's not possible. You can create a good computer scientist, but that's not the man or woman that you want to save you from hacking. You have to get the hackers involved. I hire nothing but hackers. My friends are all hackers. I want to know the hacker mindset, else I cannot help you. I can't do anything to create products or services to keep you secure if I don't understand my enemy. And just because they're hackers does not mean they have to be the enemy.
Okay. There are white hackers as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Speaking about that, how much do you think the security industry is still biased towards hiring computer science graduates as opposed to people that are self-taught in this security field?
I believe that in 10 or 15 years, colleges and universities will no longer exist. Does it make sense, for example, to learn a science where you're taught by a human being with a limited brain and limited capacity, when right here in your hands you have access to the infinite knowledge of the world.